acknowledge the incredible achievements of this year's graduating class. To our special guests, thank you so much for your support. Ms. Bowen and Ms. Thomas are former North Cobb graduates, and Mr. Scamahorn is a former assistant principal at North Cobb. And of course, we love having the support of both mayors of Kennesaw and Ackworth. Thank you all so much. Let me first welcome all family members excuse me, and friends that have made their way from different locations around the country to join in this celebration. We thank you for your continuance. A big hand, if you will. Yes, if you would, please join me as we recognize all members of the United States Armed Services. Graduates, what an incredible journey you've been on since you started school at places like Ackworth, Kennesaw, Big Shanty, Baker, Pittner, and McCall Elementaries. Then as middle school students at Autry, Barber, and Palmer, and other places around our county. Before finally making and in our communities of Ackworth and Kennesaw. Over the past 4 years, you have navigated the tricky but exciting world of high school life. You started the North Cobb journey in the fall of 2021 with hopes of returning to a normal school setting. You made new friends, found new interests, and worked extremely hard to achieve academic success. As an incoming freshman class, I don't know if you remember this, but I spoke to you about perseverance, resilience, and developing grit. Well, you've succeeded in that, and I'm super proud of you. You've done great things in North Cobb, and soon you will each move in your own direction and will have the responsibility of making your community a better place to live. As a former history teacher, I love to examine presidential quotes. And I found one from President Kennedy that applies to each of you and the incredible accomplishments that you've already made. President Kennedy said, "Every accomplishment first begins with the decision to try." And each of you made decisions to try and follow, to make academics a priority, to cheer on the volleyball team in the state championship this year against Alpharetta, to support your friends through the good times and the tough times, to make Yes, thank you. We have 22 student athletes that are continuing their support for college scholarships. Backward to And as always, our Warrior NJROTC was again recognized as the most outstanding unit in Area 9, which includes all high schools in North Georgia. Great job. And parents, I know you like this one. Our senior class has earned over $12.1 billion of scholarship money from colleges and universities. Graduates, I want to personally say thanks for the way you've conducted yourself, the way you've represented our Warrior Nation at events like the Big Shanty Festival, the Taste of Ackworth, working at the Horizon Special Needs Field in Ackworth, and the many visits that you made to our elementary and middle school feeder schools. You leave college or a special place so that you can refer to them, because this crowd around you truly loves you. With that said, if you are a senior that will be joining one of our nation's armed forces, okay, or You have received an appointment or an ROT scholarship. So graduates, if you are doing one of those, I want you to stand. Okay, go ahead. Thank you. Parents, I know you are super proud of their commitment, and we definitely are as well. In closing, I want to thank you for making the job as principal of North Cobb High School for the last 7 years the best job I could ever imagine. Yep. As many of you know, this is my final opportunity to say thanks as North Cobb principal. I'm super proud of you. I love each one of you. Parents, thank you for all the support that you've given me in my time as principal. Once a warrior, always a warrior. Thank you. Nada a ver com o prato. Você não vai gravar nada. Thank you and good morning. It is my distinct honor to introduce North Cobb's 2025 salutatorian, Mr. Tristan Nick. In his 4 years at North Cobb, Tristan took 20 advanced placement classes, passed all 12 AP exams taken so far, 11 with a 4 or higher, was named AP Scholar with Distinction each of the past 2 years by College Board, and was awarded the KP Capstone Diploma in the 11th grade. Considering this incredibly intense academic rigor, Tristan finished high school with a 4.773. GPA. Today he's graduating with the Cobb County District School Magnet Seal, as well as the Georgia Board of Education's International Skills Diploma Seal, their Civic Engagement Seal, and also their Seal of Biliteracy. Next year, Tristan will be attending Georgia Tech and majoring in biochemistry with a minor in Spanish. Welcome to the stage, Mr. Tristan Nick.
Good morning, faculty, family, friends, and of course, my fellow graduates of the class of 2025. Thank you truly to every teacher who stayed after class, to every friend who helped us survive these last 4 years, and especially to the friends that we didn't think would survive these 4 years. Thank you to every parent who pushed us to keep going when senioritis got the best of us. And of course, thank you to my family and my parents for sacrificing so much for me to be standing up here today. I also want to give personal thanks to some of the staff who made showing up feel worth it for me. Thank you to Senora Bear and Mrs. Zavala for making the English and Spanish classrooms a safe space, and for teaching me that gossiping is more fun when you can do it in 2 languages. Thank you, Mrs. Aldridge and Mrs. Jackson, for always finding time and space to celebrate Black excellence. And to be clear, by Black excellence, I mean me. Thank you to Mrs. Stephen for teaching me to conquer calculus by screaming about it at 8 a.m. every day for a year. And thank you to Mrs. Cicino, not only for being an excellent econ teacher, prom, and graduation coordinator, but for giving me the security of knowing that there's always someone at least a little bit more stressed than I am.
Ele está agradecendo porque ele conseguiu uma pontuação para cursar em Harvard 100%, sem pagar nada,
But the problem I kept running into was the feeling that I never really introduced myself to begin with. I spent most of high school trying to be correct. Not just academic correct, because that worked, but I would be rigid in some rooms, confident in others, quiet with my teachers, and then a clown with my friends. I wanted to fit perfectly into every room, even if it meant leaving parts of myself outside. And not to speak on behalf of everyone, but I know I'm not the only one to sacrifice a bit of my light to avoid the judgment of shining too brightly. So in this last minute I have with all of you, I implore you all to imagine how powerful we'd be if we stopped editing ourselves down to what's expected and took up all the space we were meant to fill. There's a kind of security in only being half seen, but there's so much strength in choosing to be known. So as we walk into this next chapter of our lives, I hope you avoid making the same mistake that I did. I hope from day one, we show up not just as highlight reels or resumes or a pose for a flashing camera, but as whole people. That being said, I'm not here to introduce you to the perfect version of myself, partially because that version of me might have been one of our valedictorians. I'm here to finally give you the real one, the one who stops shrinking, the one who finally starts to show up without the expectation of perfection. And as backwards as a salutatory goodbye might be, maybe that's just the best introduction I could give. So, goodbye, North Pod. My name is Tristan Mick, your class of 2025 salutatorian, and it is so nice to finally meet you.
For the second time in the last 2 years, it is doubling my honor to introduce both of North Cobb's 2025 valedictorians. First, will please help me congratulate Miss Gabby Hay. Gabby pushed herself to embody our school motto by inspiring excellence through taking 21 advanced placement courses. She's passed all 14 AP exams she's taken so far, all with a score of 4 or 5. For these efforts, she's twice been named AP Scholar with Distinction by College Board and earned the prestigious AP Capstone Diploma as a junior. Today, Gabby is graduating the Cobb County School District Magnet Seal, as well as the Georgia Board of Education's International Skills Diploma Seal and their Civic Engagement Diploma Seal. Gabby completed high school with a harder, incredible 4.788 weighted GPA. She will be attending Georgia Tech in the fall with major in aerospace engineering. Please help me welcome her to the stage, our first co-valedictorian, Miss Gabby Hay.
Da engenharia.
Good morning.
Engenharia espacial.
Congratulations to everyone in the class of 2025 and the families, friends,
Essa outra aluna,
mentors,
ela vai
and
estudar
supporters that
engenharia
have made this all
espacial
possible.
pela
I have
Air
an endless
Force.
amount of gratitude to the people who made my presence today on stage possible. But today, more than anything, I want to thank my mom. My inspiration, my confidant, and my best friend. So much of my success comes from the sacrifice and courage she displayed every single day that it would actually be more fitting for her to stand on the stage. And to all the parents in the audience, your hard work doesn't go unseen. Thank you for doing all that it takes, no matter what it takes. I would also like to thank 2 teachers that have made a profound impact on my life. Although I, like the rest of my class, have been blessed to learn from nearly 30 spectacular educators in my time at North Cobb. To Coach Butler, thank you for everything, for supporting me when I excelled, when I struggled, and for being such a consistent presence in my high school career. And to Miss Stephen, thank you for pushing me well beyond what I ever thought I was capable of. I'm incredibly honored to speak to you on the precipice of a brand new chapter in our lives, an opportunity I do not take for granted or lightly. Neither of my parents had a traditional path through education. My mom initially dropped out of high school, and my dad would love to crack you up with his stories of barely skating by. But over the course of their lives, their hard work and perseverance has managed to build something far greater than what happens within the 4 years spent in a high school building. In the words of Calvin Coolidge, nothing in this world can take the place of persistence. Not a medal, award, or stole, not a high GPA, AP class, or an SAT score. In a decade or two, when the clothes we wear today will hang in the attic of our childhood homes or waste away in a landfill, all we will have left are the products of our persistence. So whether your path leads you to a college degree, the workforce, or somewhere in between, I encourage you to see it through for all that it's worth. As we move into a period of exhilarating changes, I hope we can let time pass without letting it pass us by. That we can work through this next phase with a determination that will leave us with an impact on the world that we can be proud of. To reference Coolidge again, the slogan, "Press on," has solved and will always solve the problems of the human race. So, above all, press on. Press on when your plans don't shake out. Press on when you make a mistake. Make as many mistakes as you can. Press on when you change your mind, then change it again. Press on until you've reached a point in your life when you can look back and realize that it all worked out just as it was meant to. Your incredible determination has already led you here. So what's a little longer? Persist and press on, class of 2025. Thank you.
Incrível determinação. Incredible determination.
Our second valedictorian this year is Miss Amelia McCarthy. Amelia finished her high school career with an identically amazing weighted GPA of 4.788, while taking 22 advanced placement courses, passing 10 AP exams, and counting. In recognition of this achievement, College Board named Amelia an AP Scholar with Honor and AP Scholar with Distinction each of the last 2 years. Today, Amelia is graduating with a Civic Engagement Seal issued by the Georgia Board of Education, who also named Amelia a Georgia Scholar, a designation bestowed upon only 145 students statewide. Amelia will be attending Georgia Tech this fall, majoring in industrial engineering as a STAMPS Scholar, on a full tuition, all expenses paid scholarship issued by the university. Please join me in welcoming to the stage your second co-valedictorian, Miss Amelia.
Good morning, honored guests, family, friends, and fellow graduates. It's a true honor to stand before you today as the co-valedictorian of the class of 2025. First, I want to say thank you. To my fellow graduates, we've grown, struggled, and succeeded together. This day is ours, and I am so proud to share it with you. Thank you to our teachers for believing in our potential even when we didn't see it in ourselves. I'd like to give a very special thank you to my biggest supporters, Mr. Hargis, Coach Cogbill, Dr. Shealy, and Coach Drake, whose guidance truly changed me and helped me through these past 4 years. Let's begin by reflecting on all we've accomplished. That first day of kindergarten, another day where all of our moms were kind. For those coming from Kennesaw Elementary, we learned to stay on the blue line and not to touch or lick the walls. Yes, indeed, we were a highly accomplished class even from day one. More than that, our teachers taught us to fill up each other's buckets with compliments and not to dip them. I'm just saying, some of y'all may need to repeat on that lesson. Middle school, COVID, glasses, braces. Need I say more? Let's just go straight to high school. 4 years of tests, projects, and pop quizzes we never prepared enough for, and malfunction junction hallway traffic that honestly used some traffic lights, lane dividers, and possibly some cops to get those couples moving, if you know what I mean. In all seriousness now, class of 2025, we have grown up together. We survived Zoom classes, and we've become stronger and smarter, and now we're heading out into the world. Some of us to college, some to jobs and special trades. Standing next to my fellow co-valedictorian, I'm reminded that in this moment, like our high school journey, it isn't about one voice. It's about all of us. If I asked you a question you've heard dozens of times in the past month, what are you going to be after high school? I've heard hundreds of different inspiring answers. After all, we each have a very unique purpose in life. But what if in addition to computer scientist, doctor, electrician, we all said kind? I'm going to be a kind computer scientist, a kind doctor, a kind electrician. What if we make kindness a priority of what we are all going to be? Our unity is our strength. With all our unique great futures coupled with kindness, this class of 2025 has the potential and power to be a force on this world. And kindness is something this world desperately needs just as much as our brilliant minds and occupations. So circling back to one of the first most essential lessons of kindergarten, pass out those compliments, be a bucket filler, not a bucket dipper. Class of 2025, go do great things and do them with a kind heart. Even if you still don't know how to properly parallel park, you've got this. Lastly, I have one very special request for one very special person here with us today. My brother Brendan McCarthy is also graduating. He has truly reached for the stars to get to this day, starting his life with very little chance of survival. When he crosses the stage today in his walker, please give him a huge round of applause. Thank you all, and congratulations to the North Cobb High School class of 2025. Thanks for those encouraging words, Gabby, Amelia, and Tristan. At this time, I would like to introduce the Post 1 representative of the Cobb County Board of Education Board Chair, Mr. Randy Scamborn. Mr. Scamborn, please come forward to certify the graduates.
Eu vou jogar o telefone fora.
Good morning, everyone. What a special day this is for all of us. Would like to congratulate
Tá aqui, cara.
parents, grandparents, and the families of these fine graduates. And graduates, I'd like to give you an extended special congratulations to the North Cobb High School class of 2025. On behalf of the school board and the district staff, we wish you all the best, and we look forward for your success in the coming years. Since I am the one that's between you and your celebrations, I'll be brief. As a newly elected member of the Cobb County Board of Education, I hereby certify that the graduating seniors of North Cobb High School have met the high school graduation requirements and the State Board of Education requirements and the Cobb County School District, and are thus entitled to all rights and privileges for completing these requirements. Mr. Moody, you may begin the presentation of the diplomas. Thank you.
Creo que yo lo encontré. Ah, no, no sé, ya, pero ven. Yo ni veo.
Valedictorian Aurora Gabrielle A. with Valedictorian Amelia Marciana McCarthy with honor. Salutatorian Tristan Jaden Ian Nick with honor. Senior Class President Isabella Suarez Alves with honor. Senior Class Vice President Hayden Isaiah Williams with it. Amari Jarrett Rouse with honor. Aya Khalid Abdallah. Adam Abdulaziz with honor. Nyla Yannick Abrams. Ahoyza Iomide David Machon. Carissamel Guadalupe Acosta Martinez. Ryland Dale Addison.
Eu já tinha.
Sultan Adel.
Sabia?
William Zachary Alsala III. Maya Nandi Akbar with honor. Eduardo Aguado.
Essa é brasileira.
Victor Rael Aguilar with honor. Diana Colonia Leite.
No, el mío sí lo diría bien. Y
Grace
vamos a empezar a foto primero y después foto. Con la L.
Rihanna Lisa Albert.
Oh, sí, sí.
Taylor Janae Allen. Leah Ivy Allen with honor. Leah Michelle Allen with honor. Michaela Allen. Ryan Charles Allen. Amanda Rahim Salami Housewives with honor. Tori Irene Altamirano. Jorge David Alvarado. Kimberly Lady Alvarengo Melgar Rivera with honor. Philippine Miko Alvarez. Cecilia Loco Amarty with honor. David Newbury Amuri. Clara Bell Anderson with honor. Cora Grace Anderson with honor. Caitlin Ariana Anderson. Destiny Christina Anthony. Jonathan Luis Antoine. Isabella Grace Arant with honor. Gabriela de Paulo Araújo Cordeiro.
Essa é brasileira.
Laura Faith
Brasileira, brasiliana.
Harper Kelly Armitage with honor. Cameron J.
Gabriela
Arnett with honor.
Araújo Cordeiro.
Roland Albert Ashworth. Caden Cash Atkinson with honor.
E vai celular.
Taylor James Atkinson with honor. Lurby Ezekiel August. Anson
E vai
Joseph
celular.
Hall with honor. Andy Joel Avila. Lara Iden with honor. Molly Laura Lee Ayers Turner with honor. Leica Nicole Babs-Vidner. Nene
Vai celular. Esses barulhos aí, galera, é o celular que cai toda hora. Viu? Um monte de cabo.
Maximilian Auden Barnwell with honor. Parker Lee Bear with honor. Dondre Kareem Barrett. Christian Johnny Bartholomew. Naomi Chauncey Bartholomew James with honor. Princeton Malik Battle. Ashley Jewel Bell. Kiera Simone Beaumont with honor. Gerardo Becerro Morales. Nicholas Alexis Bedoya. Sophia Lynn Heidi with honor. John Tony Belcher, Elijah Bilal Ben, Sienna Arlene Elise Bennett, Lamar Darian Bennett Thompson, Maya Gabrielle Bingenheimer, Carter Benjamin Blackwell, Sanaya Melody Blake,
Minha bateria não vai aguentar até a Juliana. Tem que pausar.
Ontario Gassay Blair, Andrew William Blatning, Desmond Henning Wolfer, Alexis Maria Bowers with honor, Julia Nicole Boyd, Skylar Dylan Boyette, Olivia Grace Boyle with honor, Sarah Elizabeth Boyle with honor, Kendall Joy Brayden,
Meu detector não falha. É aqui, como é que é?
Malia Marie Brooks with honor, Ryan Jacob Brooks, Antonio Alonso Brown, Avery Malcolm Brown with honor, Avery Michael
Vai
Bryant,
andando.
Trinity Elise Bryant, Joan Noah Bradley, Michaela Nicole Numbers with honor, Josiah Renee Bunting, Lila Janae Burrow with honor, Abigail Burgess with honor, Miles Aiden Butler, Taylor Calloway,
Sabe o que ela tá falando? Isso ou não? Você sabe o que é que ela fala? Isso ou não?
Jake Wyatt Gabriel, Sophia Victoria Castillo Gazan with honor, Christian Castillo, Nicholas Romo Castillo with honor, Christina Castillo Gazan with honor, Darren Rashad Chapman Jr., Arian Ray Christopher with honor, Matthew Aaron Wisnowski, Yu Mi Chung with honor, Jason Eduardo Cifuentes, Jacob Stephen Claire, Christopher Clayton with honor, Megan Ashley Cleveland with honor, Raymond Jamal Rose, Dwayne Douglas Coffey with honor, Jade Haley Coleman, Armani Constantine, Evan Jacob Cooper with honor, Taylor Sinai Matu Cooper, Thomas Pereira, Pedro Enrique Rosa Costa, Kennedy Janae Crawford, Sanaya Rice, Love Lee Divine Kirby, Carlos Daniel Cruz Pereira, Cameron Jamal Cummins, Miriam Lejour Cummings, Renee Mariana Curtis. Aiden Wyatt Kirtner with honor. Sincere Isaiah Searle. Antoine Sparrow Daniel Turner. Maya Daniel with honor.
Ya.
Cameron Justice Daniels Morris.
Lo voy a buscar en mi
Mike
derecha.
Sincere Daniels
Bueno, esto es del 2024, mira.
Ramita Downs. Davis with honor.
¿Qué te está bien?
John Morris Day with honor. Morgan Nicole Day with honor. Juan Christopher De La Fuente. Daniel Tamayo Orsino.
Oh,
Patrick Terry. Skylar Mackenzie Tico with honor. Jamila Tiano. Ethan Zachary Dickinson with honor. Kamara Raquel Dotson. Olivia Nadine Doucette. Brianna Kathleen Dower with honor.
sí, comidita. Guau.
Olivia Regina Dubie with honor. James Carlos Dunbar. Layla Imani Dunn.
No, no lo veo.
Zaria Elise Dunn. Maria Amaltia Saray.
No, no, sí,
Milo Sebastian Eber.
es que es mi hijo, o sea, de
Maria
venezolana,
Jose
y parece
Echeverri.
venezolana, mexicano, lo que yo siempre he querido, porque me gusta tanto
Lane
mexicano, ¿qué pasa?
Edmondson with honor.
Hola,
Naturally Edward. Asali Aina Rutgers Edwards with honor. Bilal Idris Imaragan El Kisa. Gabrielle Dolly Henry Green. Bethlehem Styles. Bruce Denzel Escobar. Ivan Dennis Espinosa. Devin Michelle Jean with honor.
hijo de la mía.
Jax Rose Evans with honor. Aaliyah Marie Ewing with honor. Andrea Gabajon Young. Chikwedeka Marasuku Chizarandi and Ethiopia.
Tiene su nombre, cara.
Andrea Johan Rodriguez Mario Azul.
Las villanas de Ambleva está em Colaca. Não, ela falou que a mulher vai rolo meio.
Agora já deve ter. Vou falar Juliane. Juliane, agora o Nascimento é difícil.
Não, o Nascimento até que é fácil.
Gabriel
Tem
Elijah
cheiro
Holbrook
da
with honor.
É, porque Teixeira.
Manuel Fernandez.
Para eles é tax.
Nicholas Jose Fernandez.
É só botar o Juliane Nascimento, pra não complicar.
Jonathan Scalia Pereira. Sophia Valeria Flores Monasterios with honor. Benjamin Karen Flores. Robert Flores Iturbide with honor. Emma Grace Floyd. Adriana Marissa Ford with honor. Zachariah Joe Horson. Hello, Gentry Hamswan with honor. Savion Franklin. Jonathan Kevin Fraser with honor. Lily Nicole Fulton, Nicholas William Cusaro, Aiden Patricia McGregor,
Bueno, yo tuviera voz también, pero... ¿Por qué no me puedo decir la letra?
Ashley Olivia Cameron Allen, Rodney Diana Garcia with honor, Ian Elijah Garcia, Isma Miguel Garcia Jr., Jocelyn Garcia with honor, Juan Pablo Jesus Garcia, Yasmin Amayarana Gaston Small, Matthew William George with honor, Maximus Evans George, Benjamin Ray Jr., Stephen Gosling with honor, Cooper Harrison Gibbs with honor, Junior John Gichon, Zoe Dior Latin, Jordy Alexis Gonzalez, Crispy Gabriela Gonzalez Bells, Valentina Gonzalez, Olivia Grace Gonzalez Michaels, with honor, Diana Maribel Gonzalez Rivas, Luis Antonio Gonzalez,
Yo también tengo hambre. Y ya voy a poner el agua.
Aaron Chase Brad with honor, Giselle Ariela Grayson,
Pero es diferente.
Desiree Brian, Jason Maurice Rear Jr., Elizabeth Page, Najee Jolie,
Ah, aqueles jogos tem que ser acompanhado. Tem que ser acompanhado. Tem, vai ser interativismo. Aí
Caleb Benjamin, Davis Robert Hall,
não, tem que correr lá pro outro lado pra esperar ele.
Aiden Christopher
Ay, no, para que le
Henderson,
escribí.
Aiden Joseph Hardigree with honor, Madison Louise Hardy, Lillian J.L. Harris, Gabriel Alexander Head, William Clarence Hyde, Isaiah Miles Henderson, Michael Cody Henderson, Latoya Tiana Hepburn, Brianna Fernandez, Jared Hernandez, Madison Hill with honor, Noah
Vai
Lee
celular.
Hill, Nevaeh Amaya Holland, Margaret Patricia Hollister, David Ramel Holland Jr., Alexis Gabriela Holmes with honor, Charisma Nicole Hopkins Woodrum, Ellison Ryan Huck with honor, Shay Marie Hughes with honor, David
Vamos fazer.
Izunawi Olivia Gonzari Soto with honor.
Yo quedo así como.
Raven Mark Jean-Pierre. Michelle Bizarre Jefferson. Cindy Patrick Irwin. Yakina Johnson.
Esse eu tô indo fazer. Esse é russo.
Chase Jaden Johnson.
No, o sea, pero nada así como que me puedan funar.
Gabrielle Ayala Reese Johnson. Ivory Denise Johnson. Jariana Tikaya Johnson. Justin Hayden Johnson.
Ya lo sabía.
Neela Diane Johnson.
Tá bom lá.
Tyler Hayden Johnson with honor. Destiny Lachey Jones with honor. Jeremiah Lee Jones.
Español.
Sorry Renee Jordan. Jaden Andrew Joseph. Jaden Joseph. Terrence Lamont Judge. Shannon Monteiro.
¿Por qué nombre van? ¿Cuándo van a venir de ahí? Van por aquí. ¿Y qué fin está ahí?
Noah Ross Bennett. Mohammed
Antes
Ryan
do time. Eu me lembro que eu fiquei gastando esses aí, coroa aí, fiz com coroa.
Kennedy Reeves.
¿Va a pedir grabado? No, esto no va a estar en
John Euro.
Rapaz, uns jovenzinhos assim, bem alegre.
James Kempa.
Pois é, cara, formatura realmente é outro nível, outro padrão. Isso aqui vai a entrada, cara. Um brasão militar, moleque marchando, hino nacional. Tem nada de desperdício aqui, nada de. Tem um show aqui, que é normal, né? Mas nada demais.
Bennett Davis Lautini. Sorian Israel Lang. Andrew Tyler Lapierre. Danielle Elizabeth Larson. Doug Ho Lane. Lindsay Lee. Sanaya Nicole Lee. Nathaniel David Lennon.
¿Qué te parece?
Sanaya Yvonne Lewis. Sean Michael Lineweaver. With honor.
With honor. Estão demorando a mandar aquela tropa de lá, cara. Não é não, porque tá longe.
Sean Michael Lineweaver.
Vixe, vai dar a volta inteira.
Sorry. Sanaya Yvonne Lewis.
Ah, tem um meio ali, ó.
Michael Lineweaver. Kenneth Bernard Little Jr.
Esse vai na hora da Juliane.
Eleni Yavas Valadez.
Agora eu vou ter que mandar logo, porque é longe.
Nathan Thomas Loibel with honor. Isaac Castro
A gente vai
Lopez.
ver ela, a gente vê ela lá, direito. Mas aqui ela tá mais frente. Vamos poder tirar foto
Giovanni
assim.
Lorenzo with honor.
Depois,
Alexis Gabriel Lugo.
depois
Angie Bruna Angelino with honor. Kaylin Bloom with honor.
Rapaz, tem dois aqui.
Jack Allen McCain. Jamar Madison Clay Jr. Jeremiah Alexander McDaniel with honor. Rena Laguerre. Jamari Sean Lark. Cadence Elizabeth Malcolm with honor. Callie Aurora Malone with honor. Nina Larry Madison with honor.
Essa mulher tá ali fazendo.
Darren Lene with honor.
O quê?
Eu pensei que ela também ia falar do outro lado, né?
Ela fala. É quando uma cansa, a outra começa. Você não viu a voz não? Diferente? Eu já vi ela falar.
Mas ela falou os 3 nomes só do Victor aqui, cara.
Martinez with honor. Valeria Martinez. Jose Guadalupe Martinez Bravo with honor. Adrian Emir Lazarigos. James Esmeralda Isaiah Elise McBath with honor. Brendan Joseph McCarthy Jr. Ella Grace LaFleur. Valencia Elizabeth McCowie. Joshua Hayden with honor. Landon James McIntosh. Molly Elizabeth McIver with honor. Jordan McKnight. Henry Grace McPherson with honor. Tucker Farron McWilliams. Eric Daniel Mejia. Hinuk Kibede Medveru. Amina
Próxima fileira é dela.
Nessa Alessandra Meneses.
Agora foi o meu que caiu nem na tirar Maia.
Viu? Como é que não pode falar de Deus?
Amanda Faye Helena with Angelina Janae Miller. Stephen Michael Miller with honor. Leah Jalen Weiner with honor. Sky Mitchell. Jasmine Marlena Simone. Justice Serena Mitchell. Ayana Miyagia. Diego. Keenan Isaiah Moga. Mustafa Mohammed. Jackson Wallace Montgomery with honor. Missouri Cantata Montgomery. Dominic Mason Christopher. Ashley Moore with honor. Christian Alexander Morales with honor. Susanna Elijah Michael with honor. Jennifer Dawn Worrell. Naomi Catherine Forrest with honor. Emily Grace Boyer. Sarah Frances Boyer.
Ju, Ju.
Mike Patrick Mahomes. Alicia Micah. Tariq Kareem Mahal. Arlene Patrick Nunn. Michael Lyndon Collins. Brendan David Holmes. Zachary O'Donnell. Dante Michael Jr.
Eu ouvi quando a mulher falar o nome.
John Rancho. Rachel Andrew Morgan. Julianne Silva Christina.
Terminada de decir sus. Casi me quedo sin
Nelson.
Ay, viene Jote. Ay, está dolor de cabeza. ¡Jote! ¡Jotelyn! Cuando pasa yo solita me grito. Yo no tengo que
Brandon Walton. Jada Tashawn Nichols.
Chega lá o telão lá.
Robert Nicholson. Tyler Steve Nicholson with honor. Kelvin Kamau Isabel Carson Ray with honor.
El alto que acabo de sacar. Tiene prácticamente el pie, pues,
Sebastian
digas.
Ortiz Medina. Bryce Adrian Owens. Lynn Lady Oscar Alonso. Jocelyn Checo Cassette.